Alright, what's up, guys? Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna be talking on a few different things besides racism, but overall, like, yeah, that is going to be the main just subject, that I am gonna be talking about throughout this video because no, that's something where it's like I hear it so often, and I'm like, I'll see it in like comment sections of videos that discuss racism. I'll see it in like tweets. What else? Like, just any platform where if I see somebody talking about something racist or just, people more so using the N word that isn't black, then yeah, it's like overall, like, I'll see where people, their go-to argument where it's all like, oh, you guys say it, why can't I not say it? My thing is this. If you have to say that, if you have to argue about it, then that's like that's overall like right there. That should answer your question where it's like, okay, it's like if there's gonna be an argument that's gonna follow after me saying it, maybe I shouldn't be saying it. But it's like you have to think about it because I know I've said this before too, where I have discussed like just, people and their N-word usage, where it's like if you're not a person that is black and you're using the N-word, how would that make you feel where there's an equally disrespectful word or just something overall disrespectful where somebody was like just constantly saying it around you? That's the thing. I'm not hearing nothing about, I don't find nothing disrespectful. I think I know. Because I'm like, I feel like nobody really knows until you hear something that's disrespectful and then you start questioning it. So I'm like, yeah, after a person done said it a few times around you, I guarantee and I promise you gonna correct that person, all right? But it ain't no different than you saying the N-word. And it's just crazy to me where it's like, people argue so much about using it, and it's like, why do you want to say it so much though? Like, the funny thing is that there's so many different words and just like, jokes. There's just so many different things where I can talk on it. It's all like, yeah, it's like I have a voice. I can say whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. But the thing is this though, I have the respect for those involved or just whatever the situation is where it's like, I'm not going to crack the joke where it's like, for an example, people want to crack jokes about 9/11. I don't crack jokes about 9/11 because I'm like, there are people that died that day. There are people that are still suffering from that stuff still till this day. There is family members, friends, people that are not going to see their loved ones anymore because they died that day. So that's why I'm like, when people be cracking jokes about 9/11, I'm like, I can't find that stuff funny. It's like I see when people, they crack jokes about, even that was something I remember on TikTok where people were doing a Juice World trend where they were acting like they were having a seizure, and I'm like, why? It's like it's things like that where I'm like, fam, that's how that man died. Like, I don't get how that's funny, but even like if we're talking words and like there's the one word, I'm not gonna say it, because I ain't trying to, more so for content creating reasons, I ain't trying to have it where YouTube's like, oh, your video has been taken down for strong words being used and stuff. But there's the F word that's, more so used towards people that are attracted to the same sex and things. And yeah, it's like the word rhymes with maggot, but yeah, if you switch out the M and put an F there, then yeah, that word, but the thing is this, where it's like, there are friends of mine, there are people that I know that are attracted to the same sex, and I'm like, I don't even like even saying the word that rhymes with bae. And I'm like, you switch out B, put a G there. I'm like, I don't even, the thing is this, I'm like, that's something where I'm like, I hear where people, they're like, oh, that's, and they'll say the word, and I'm like, fam, I'm like, even as I'm doing this video right now, it's like, I still have respect for those, but I'm like, there have been times where I've watched videos, and there have been people that are not black, and they'll say the N-word, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, time out. Like, I don't get overly offended to where I'm like, losing my mind over it, but still, it is something that, it'll catch me by surprise, like, whoa, wait a minute, like, did I just hear what I heard? I'm like, hold on for a second. I'm like, let's rewind this real quick. I'm like, because I just gotta make sure, and it's something where I'm like, man, why do people want to say it so badly? Like, there is one guy I remember getting into it with where he was saying it in his videos, and when people called him out on it, he was all like, so what? Pretty much. It was like that wasn't his exact words, but I'm like, if I can sum up what he pretty much said, yeah, he pretty much looked at it as like, so what? Didn't try to apologize, didn't try to, and it's something where I'm like, fam, I don't get that. Even like, having it where there was a black person that I was getting into it with on YouTube where he was being like, he was being racist to everybody. I was like, I don't know how many times he called me a porch monkey. He called me a coon. What else did he call me? I think there was like, those are like the two things I remember him calling me and stuff. But no, it was, I think a lot of people might overall know who I'm talking about. Is this YouTuber named Minnesota Boy. And yeah, he called me like, yeah, he was being racist to me, but he originally was being racist to white people. And it's something where it's like, and I know people probably would try to like use that as a reason too on why they say the N-word is because people are racist to them. And then I'm like, that's not an excuse. That is not an excuse. I'm like, fam, throughout the almost 15 years of me being a content creator, there has never been a time where somebody left a racist comment. And trust me, I feel like anybody of color on the internet, you're going to get at least one racist comment throughout your career. But fam, I have to say, like, did I get any racist comments this year? Probably after this video, I'll probably get some racist comments. But no, it's like, I'm trying to think. I can't remember if I did get any this year. But throughout the years, though, I'm like, yeah, every once in a while, there'll be a racist comment that'll catch my eye, and I'm like, dang, bro, I really upset you that bad. But no, with the Minnesota Boy YouTuber, it was like he got upset over the fact that I think it was because like there was just some like white kids that were calling him the N-word. It was either, I don't know if it was in his comment sections or he was playing the game, but he was like an overly disrespectful content creator. Like there were other videos outside of him being racist to white people where it was like, whoa, wait a minute, time out. Like, because he got into it with this YouTuber named Blasphemous HD, and he said something disrespectful about his mom, and I was like, that's crossing the line. I'm like, I don't care. I done had people where it's like, I wouldn't necessarily say that they've made me upset, but I would say that it's like, yeah, they have, like, partially got underneath my skin to where I'm like, fam, you again? Like, dang, go somewhere else, bruh. Let me be, But that's one thing that I will say, though, I guess, like, for any content creators out there, or somebody that wants to be a content creator, and you're probably asking me, like, how do I handle that? How do I handle the racism? Delete the comments. The funny thing is, that's one thing that I see that upsets a hater so much, and usually that's what it is. Like, if there's, like, just talking to that individual that wants to be a content creator, or you are a content creator, and you're dealing with haters, and they feel like that's the only way that they can, I guess, attempt to get through to you is being racist, delete their comments. Obviously, they ain't gonna post no video of themselves being racist, because I'm like, yeah, stuff like that's gonna get taken down. But I guess they figure like, oh, I'll just go and leave a comment or whatever and things. And I'm like, I think even then, I'm like, you still can report the account and stuff. Contact like a YouTube support, but it's like me saying that, then yeah, it'll probably be a person where it's like they'll do that just to like go and create some dummy account and then just be racist on there and things, because I didn't have where people have done that to me. But yeah, just delete the comments. That's one thing that I find so funny, is that they get mad at you for deleting the comments. I don't know how many times where it's all like, I had some people say something racist or something crazy to me, and there's like, and you better not delete this comment. Delete. Like, how are you gonna tell me what to do on my channel? So it's like, man, get out of here with that, But yeah, it's just, there's people out there where it's like they get so upset, and I'm like, fam, how's your intellectual level at that like low of a level to where that's the only thing that you can say? Like, my thing is this, I'm like, say something that's either going to actually get me upset or it's going to make me laugh. And I feel like the best thing that you can do is make a person, because I had seen that before where it's like a person like, yeah, they dealing with a hater and they'll say something, and then it's like the person will get to laughing about it, and that's one thing where it's like, when I see like hate comments about me, it's just cringy. It's like, I look at it and I'm like, ugh. Like, it's just, man, you need help. I'm like, that's what you need. But yeah, overall though, it's just, it's something where I'm like, look, I guess like my advice to anybody out there, where if you do be out there leaving racist comments, or you feel the need to say something racist, whatever the situation is, whether it's the N-word or something else racist, stop it. Like, going into the year 2025, and just from that point on, it's like, pick up a dictionary, and do they even download a dictionary app? I feel like, I don't, is there a store that still sells dictionaries? If they sell a dictionary at Target, buy it. Okay, it's like that might be the one and only time where you can buy a dictionary, because it'll probably be in a matter of time. They already done got rid of like DVDs and stuff at Best Buy, so I'm like, it'll be in a matter of time before they start getting rid of a bunch of other different stuff, books included. But I'm like, nah, man, it's like, pick up a book, read, dude, it's like, do something productive besides being racist or trying to find a reason to be racist. But it's like, that's how I look at it. When you're using words that you shouldn't be using, it's like, fam, that's racist. It's like, you might not want to admit to it. You might want to try to come up with every single argument or thing. And it's like, but it's like, again, put yourself in that person's shoes where there's something that's equally disrespectful that you know you're gonna have a like a certain way of feeling about it. How'd that make you feel? Because the thing is this, everybody got that button that you know you don't want it to be pushed in things, and I guarantee and I promise you there's words like either one word, multiple words, where it's like you either, you know, it's just say the word by itself or compile up a bunch of words together and they say it to you, you're gonna feel a certain way about that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, people, you ain't gotta say the N-word. You ain't gotta say any other racist words. You ain't gotta say any derogatory words towards no groups. You know, like I said, like the word that rhymes with bae or the word that rhymes with maggot. You ain't gotta say those words either. You ain't gotta say none of that stuff, alright? The funny thing is like, I did this whole video without having to even actually say the N-word. You know, so yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, and I know, like if it's you, I guess, because I know there's at times where that might be a person's sense of humor, where it's like, you know, you and your friends, like you're okay, I guess, with saying racist things to each other. Keep it amongst the friend group. That's as far as it needs to go, because I'm like, I had to say, yeah, that's as far as it's ever went with me, where it's like I've kept it in the like friend or family group, where it's like I'll say, but it's not like things where it's like over the top, like I'm not looking my friends or family in the face and, you know, calling them the N-word and things. I might say something, yeah, because yeah, I think that's with one of my friends, it was me and him back in high school, because that was just how we joked around and stuff. He was black too, but no, it's like we always were like, you know, call each other a coon. And I remember one day I went into the classroom, called him a porch monkey. He'd never heard that before, and so it was like he just busted out and started laughing. But that was our sense of humor. But once when you push that sense, like, you know, that like going outside of that group and then saying it to an individual that you don't even know, I remember that was one way how I had shut down Minnesota Boy, and just how pretty much I shut down any YouTuber that came to me talking about, oh well, I should be allowed to say this. And I'm like, yeah, you're saying it on the internet. You're not going up to a person's face and actually saying it. So that was how I had pretty much handled the Minnesota Boy situation. I'm like, okay, well, you got all this rah-rah energy on the internet. I'm like, have that rah-rah energy in somebody's face. Go up to a white person, say all these things that you be saying in your videos, and say it to them. I'm like, say it to their face. And yeah, he never did that. He actually did do a video where he was pretty much trying to make a white person feel bad about slavery. I'm like, that man looked like he is at least like 27 years old. Maybe might be younger. Maybe might be a little bit older and things. He wasn't around during slavery. I'm like, that man probably wasn't even around to even see what racism was like. Maybe he might have seen, you know, some, but he just didn't look like the type. He don't look like that type of guy that, you know, then discovered, or, you know, that I guess is like displayed, or had like any form of racism within him. He just looked like a normal white guy. I'm like, yeah, he probably done listened to some music where they hadn't said the N-word in it, but he just didn't look like that type of guy. But I'm like, yeah, he was trying to make him feel bad about slavery, or like, you know, just like overall racism. And it's like, okay, I'm like, fam, I'm not racist. So it's like, you're approaching me on what? Like, on what business? So it's like, that man looked like he was just trying to get some coffee or something. And it's like, you're bothering me for something that I wasn't even around for? Like, bro, please go on about your business. But yeah, it was that. And then even their other YouTuber that was he was saying the N-word in his videos. Yeah, he's currently going through some crap right now, but it was this YouTuber named Just a Robot. I remember he did a video where he was defending the Confederate flag, and I'm thinking to myself, like, fam, that's not something that you defend. Like, yeah, it might have meant something some time ago, but it doesn't mean that now. I'm like, it means something completely different now, all right? And primarily the people that be using it are racist. So I'm like, but yeah, it was that. And then, and then there were, I don't know if he still has those videos uploaded now, but yeah, there were some videos of him saying, like, actually saying the N-word, and he very well could just say it like how I just said it right now, just say N-word, and it's like, you don't have to actually say the word, but pretty much, like I said, he pretty much was like, so what? He was like, I don't care, and didn't try to apologize, didn't try to, you know. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, but yeah, he faced this karma, Minnesota Boy, he faced this karma, both those guys, it's like, they're not even really YouTubers anymore, you know. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, and that's another thing where it's like, you know, that karma ain't no joke, you know. So it's like, it's something where it's like, if you're a racist, and I highly doubt there probably will be any racists watching this video, but if you are and you're watching this video, this is your sign. Stop being racist. You know, stop being disrespectful to groups. Like, there ain't no reason for any of that stuff. Go on about your life being happy, because I feel like somebody that's racist, or you feel you need to disrespect certain groups and things, you're not happy. It's like, you might think that you're happy because you're disrespecting these groups, but you're not. I guarantee and I promise you, you're not happy. It's like somebody that's currently going through depression is more happy than you are. So that's why I'm like, nah, bruh, I ain't hearing that. You know, it's like, yeah, it might be like a small little tiny bit of boost of happiness, but it ain't like a full-blown happiness of somebody that's like walking around and they're not worried about groups. They're not worried about race. They're not worried about any of that. They can look a person in their face, don't care about their skin color, don't care about, you know, what sex they're attracted to, don't care about none of that, and they treat them as if that's like their best friend, you know. So that's why I'm like, that's how, like, going into 2020, the year 2025, and every other year following after next year, that's how you need to be. It's like, look people in the face and just, you know, be happy that they exist, be happy that they're here and stuff, you know. But yeah, I feel like people are gonna watch this video and then it's like, so what, pretty much. And it's messed up that you got people out there that think along those lines. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.